are the anchors of Queer News Tonight, and this evening we discuss the queer headlines. Order in the court, because the category is City Hall Realness. In a historic first, New York City's council chambers traded out policy debates for a runway over the weekend.
The federal government is moving forward with plans to bring back a vital suicide prevention service for queer youth, but there's a catch.
Tens of thousands of LGBTQ plus advocates braved rising hostility to take over the European streets of Bucharest and Sofia to bring attention to their fight for equality.
Pikes Peak Pride featured a dedicated youth space to give LGBTQ plus youth people a safe, welcoming spot just to be themselves.
As the 2026 FIFA World Cup kicks off across North America, a new report from GLAAD reveals the tournament is facing a major test over LGBTQ+ safety and inclusion.
All this important LGBTQ+ news and a whole lot more this evening on Queer News Tonight. Welcome to Queer News Tonight. This is the world's first and only LGBTQ daily news television show, broadcasting live and available on demand on your favorite streaming channels.
Analytics company vidIQ has certified the Queer News Tonight YouTube channel as the world's most popular LGBTQ streaming news show. Our queer stories have reached over 12 million views.
We are proud that Queer News Tonight has more YouTube subscribers than any other LGBTQ brand in Florida.
We thank you for watching and supporting our voice in our rainbow family.
There's no other news program in the LGBTQ world like Queer News Tonight.
It is Monday, June 15th. We are live and literally out of the closet and into the headlines. So many of your important stories we will tell this evening on Queer News Tonight.
You're watching Queer News Tonight, the world's first daily LGBTQ evening news show.
Welcome to the world's most important LGBTQ evening news show.
Happening Out Television Network is a nonprofit 501c3 media company in the same model as PBS and NPR, but created for the LGBTQ+ community.
Our nonprofit mission is to support the 11 pillars of our community. We want to inform and educate the key issues of lesbian, trans, Latino, Black, healthcare, seniors, students, faith, social justice, business, and queer culture. Help us support our diverse community.
We are part of one of the largest LGBTQ nonprofit media companies in America, Hotspots Happening Out South Florida.
In 2026, our magazine is celebrating 41 years of the LGBTQ experience, and Queer News Tonight is celebrating our 5th anniversary with more than 14,000 LGBTQ television stories. We present South Florida's major LGBTQ events, including Pride Fort Lauderdale, Stonewall Pride, and Pride Fete. Our magazine, events, television news, talk, and entertainment shows support our mission to educate the LGBTQ and broader community.
That's right, Will. And in 2026, more than 100 community leaders will sit at this very table and share their voice as our anchors. Together, we host this show to support the LGBTQ community. Let's meet this evening's anchors at Queer News Tonight. Let's welcome my family. He's anchor Dale Stine. He's a celebrated photographer in the LGBTQ+ community. He's also the director of music ministry at the famous Unity on the Bay and a moderator at Miami Gay List on Facebook and Queer List Official on Instagram. Welcome back to the table, Dale. How was your weekend, baby?
My weekend was exciting. You know, there was lots of stuff happening, but I don't remember any of it.
But that's how you know it was a good time.
Yeah, and I don't even drink. So I didn't drink over the weekend. But we had a great day, Unity on the Bay.
Yes.
It's always an exciting day. We had 3 brand new Unity ministers there. So that was super exciting in a very churchy, Unity way. And it's great to be back at the table. I haven't been here in a couple of months.
Yes, we
So it's
missed
been a
you.
while,
I know you've been busy.
Busy, yeah.
Photographing everybody.
And singing and doing.
And singing and doing and
Yeah.
singing and doing.
It's great to be here.
Well, I love to have you back. So thank you so much, Dale, for being back at the table at Queer News Tonight. Our next anchor is the best dressed person everywhere he goes. All right? everywhere, including the bathroom. He is the best dressed person everywhere. Let's welcome back to the table anchor Patrik Gallineaux. He's a former global LGBTQ plus ambassador for 16 years at Stoli Group. Patrik founded Dancing with the Drag Stars in 2009, raising funds for HIV/AIDS support. He's on the board of the new Gray Box Theater in Wilton Manors and is also a columnist, a charity event producer, and most recently, he helped to create and host the new national drag competition, If the Shoe Fits. Welcome back to the table, Patrik.
Well, thank you, FayWhat. It's fabulous to be here with all these good-looking people. So I want to tell you that if you're in the New York City area, and even if you're not, you should come with me and get ready for one of the most anticipated highlights of New York City Pride. I, Patrik G, am returning to Chelsea in New York City, 20th between 5th and 6th Avenues, to co-produce and MC the massive annual Pride Block Party stage. On June 28th, the Boxers in New York City is returning to partner with Hush and the amazing Gay Officers Action League, known as GOAL, to bring some amazing talent to this high-energy celebration right in the heart of Chelsea. Expect incredible live performances, including by some of our South Florida superstars like Matthew Darren and Leah Elise Canali. Jennifer McLean's been there before. Peppermint is our headliner. The fun starts at noon with our DJ and block party, games, food, drinks, and then the stage starts at 3 with an opening Les Dance lesson by Diva Dance NYC. Join me and find out why. The GOAL Boxers Hush Block Party stage is one of my highlights of the year, and it really is fabulous because it is adjacent to the New York City Pride Parade, and we launched this in 2019 as an alternative during a very busy Pride for people who didn't want to go all the way down to the Village, but might just want to funnel off and come hang out with us.
Yes.
And we were so blown away because you never know with a new event. Is anyone going to show up?
Right.
And it was so magical because it's like a neighborhood celebration community. You get to know, I get to know the people who were there for all those hours. We
love
talk
that.
to them, we go out in the crowd. So I hope you'll all come and join me, and I'll put you on stage, every one of you.
Super.
Nice.
Listen, my first Pride ever was New York Pride. That was,
Same.
a little
Same.
kid in Jersey, Will. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I, went over the bridge and experienced that I was so gay. That sealed the deal for me, So folks, if you're in the New York area, go see Patrik. I mean, it'll become a highlight of your life that, going to that Pride in New York and seeing the incredible Patrik on stage.
Absolutely.
Boxers is amazing. I mean, Boxers is amazing. And you're right by the old Limelight, right?
Yeah, so literally our stage is adjacent to the brickwork
That is so
of
sick.
Limelight.
I love that.
Yes, it's absolutely amazing. And if I see you there and I know you, I will call you out and we're going to have a lot of crazy fun.
That's iconically gay.
It is gay.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna wear because I mean, like you wear like the most understated things wherever he goes. No,
Of
he
course.
gets dressed up to go get coffee at at the place next to Hunter's. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you would wear like a big headpiece, to go to Cake Daddy's and get
Of
a cupcake.
course I
Like,
would.
This is you. You know what I mean? So what do you wear when you're gonna be on this stage for millions?
Well, you'll have to show up and see, but I promise it'll be big, lots of feathers, and a huge cape.
Do you have how many changes?
So I travel with 5 suitcases.
Oh my God.
Seriously, 3.
More than a drag queen.
What?
More than a drag queen.
I'm a
What
drag-
size shoe do you wear?
What size do 10 in women's? Do you you?
Well, we can't wait. All right. Queer News Tonight invites you to join Patrik in New York City at the Block Party stage on June 28th. Follow him on social media to get all the tea. All right. Let's welcome back to the table anchor Chuck King. Chuck was born in Milwaukee. Yes. And a Wilton Manors resident since 2018. So he belongs to us. Okay. Co-owns and manages the incredible Eagle Wilton Manors. He produces Florida Leather Week, Bears, Bikes, and Mayhem, and other LGBTQ plus events. A longtime community leader, he co-founded 2 nonprofits and was named to the 2024 Top 50 Out and Proud list. Welcome back to the table, Chuck.
Thank you, Faye. Thank you, everybody. It's been a couple months for me too. I've been pretty busy. We did Bear Week, which was really successful, and I went to IML and produced some of their nighttime events this year, which was a lot of fun. Super happy to be back.
Is that the one that Honey Davenport won?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And Honey Davenport is going to
Love her.
perform DJing at the Eagle on July 3rd for like a cocktail party at 8 to 10 p.m. before Jay Warren. It's going to be really cool. So
Amazing.
wow, meet Honey. Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's so much New York energy in today's episode.
Right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember seeing Honey Davenport in
Donate.
New York, and yes.
So
That's so cool.
Thank
you
you,
do.
thank
I didn't
you.
know you do all that.
yeah,
Wow.
and it's Wilton Manors Pride Week.
Yeah.
So
So of course the Eagles got to have a big ass stage somewhere.
Of course. Pride began as a protest, and we are keeping that spirit alive on Saturday, June 20th, with something very special. Eagle Wilton Manors, RBK Productions, Revolution 93.5 FM in Miami, and Wilton Manors Stonewall Pride Parade and Street Festival have come together to bring you the R Disco Party, an official Stonewall Pride block party right in the backyard at 6th Avenue and 23rd Street in Wilton Manors. The party runs from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., and this is completely free for all paid Stonewall attendees. The Revolution 93.5 stage will be headlined by 6 world-class DJs: Charlie Woods, Jose, Tony Zucchero, Jacker's Revenge, and the headliners are Block and Crown and Ghostbusters. On top of that, you will find vendors and food trucks to keep the night going strong. This event is for everyone, no exceptions, regardless of who you love, how you identify, or where you come from. You have a place at this dance floor. As we say at the Eagle, be you, and the invitation has never been more open than it is on June 20th. So come as you are, bring your people, let the music do the rest. We're super excited to have this stage. It's the biggest thing we've ever done with Pride, so we're hoping people really come out and dance their asses off. So,
And they will, because people know that the best DJs are at Eagle. I mean, everyone knows that. Okay,
You got the best
I'm not
DJ.
saying that to blow smoke up your booty, Chuck. It's the truth. When Flockfest is like, oh, I'm going to have the Eagle pick our DJs, right? Because they know that they're going to get excellence. They're going to get superb music. We're finicky with our music. We want to dance all night long, even if it's 150 degrees outside.
Yes.
We want to dance and also, stay hydrated, Revolution 93.5 has the best DJs ever. Julie and everybody over there, they know what they're doing. Tony Zucchero is one of my favorite DJs,
he's
ever.
great.
I was able to work with him at My Hollywood Pride, and I was just like, it's a skinny guy. What's he gonna play for me? He don't know what I know. He don't know. He don't got the years. All of a sudden, behind the decks, it was like, wow, it was amazing.
He's all around too, because he has a residency at Twist in South Beach also.
yeah, on Fridays, I believe. Yeah, he's great.
Fridays.
So what a great time. 4 to 11 p.m. We're going to be there. It's going to be a fabulous time. It's going to be Stonewall.
Bring your dancing shoes.
Bring your dancing shoes.
Bring your
Wear
dancing
comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
Don't be coming in heels or nothing.
And stay for the Pride After Dark party at the Eagle. That's going to be another amazing event. It'll be a little bit more Eagle style than the block party. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Expect the line around the corner, okay? Because everybody's going to want to be at the Eagle after enjoying their whole day out in the sun and fun, being advocates and activists. Because again, Stonewall started that way, and we're going to continue to feel that energy and send it off to everybody that can't be with us at Stonewall this weekend, right? And Queer News Tonight invites you all to join the fun at Wilton Manors Stonewall Pride Parade and Street Festival on June 20th. Next up, let's welcome anchor William Haas. Grrr! Will is a bi-coastal real estate professional and is the past president of South Florida's most popular gay social club, the Bears of South Florida. But like the Bears say, if you are president in the past, you are always president forever. They will call you forever in case you need anything, all right? He also serves as the realtor with Exit Realty of Naples and an advisory board member of Freedom Waters. Welcome back to the show, William. How you doing? You've been busy.
Busy as a bear.
Busy as a bear.
But not hibernating.
Not hibernating. Get my honey in all the pots.
I bet. Will, so you're going to be here this weekend for Stonewall Pride, you were telling me.
I am, yeah. I'm looking forward to being there. And last weekend I went to Fort Myers Pride.
Yes,
and
how
that
was
was actually
that?
mighty, and it was small but mighty. Really enjoyed it. They had really good performers.
They've been doing that?
They've been doing it for a couple of years now, and they had it downtown this time. They moved it downtown, so you had all the old buildings, and it felt like you were almost like in New York City.
Probably like the Hollywood Pride started.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And everybody had a good time. Like I said, the performers were great, the drag was great, and the weather was nice. It didn't rain, hot as hell, but
Did you
it is June.
Did you see anyone else from the Fort Lauderdale Wilton Manors area?
A couple of friends I ran into. Yeah, some people going back and forth, and even for Naples Pride and Cape Coral Pride, I saw people from Wilton Manors coming over. So it's good to go back and forth, and looking forward to this one too.
Listen, those grassroots prides are amazing, right? And and they're there to remind us where we started, right? And that we still need to support those. Oakland Park had their pride the other day, and it was small but amazing, but it was bigger than last year, right? And that's how it goes. Little bit bigger and a little bit bigger.
Miami Shores did the same thing. All these little small, and the local matters. in every way. You say like local elections matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Local prides matter.
Yeah.
That's how we make a difference in the world by, one face at a time, one pride at a time.
Yes,
It's hugely important.
one butt slap at a time. That's how we make a
All
difference,
right.
all right?
But you're looking at all these small cities that usually you don't think that are gay friendly. Here they are promoting, pride, and businesses are supporting us. And so, we're here, we're queer, we're all over.
Exactly, and we need to be out
Yes.
and visible. Thank you, Will, for being you and being on the show at Queer News Tonight.
And of course, let's welcome tonight's lead anchor, FayWhat. Yes, let's welcome FayWhat. She is a legendary events host, television and radio personality, and the host of Hotspot's Happening Out's The FayWhat Show. Welcome to the show, Faye. So I hear that Compass, an amazing organization, has something going on. Tell me what's happening.
Yes, of course. So get ready to dress to impress, all right? This Saturday, June 20th, the annual Stonewall Ball returns to the Kravis Center. This year's 21 and up extravaganza features a lavender lounge theme blending a 1920s speakeasy vibe with bold jewel tones. Guests can expect a dazzling night featuring a VIP awards reception, an epic dance party with live performances, and a fantastic silent auction. I love me a silent auction. It is Palm Beach County's premier Pride celebration, and it all goes to support critical LGBTQ plus community programs. Grab your tickets today at compasslgbtq.com/stonewallball. Julie Seaver is the ED over there, and oh my God, she don't take no BS, and she is constantly working 24/7, 365. If you ever sit with her to have dinner, just expect for her to be like, yeah, no, exactly. No, I know. Oh my God, I can't believe that they're sending me that. You know what I mean? Because she wants to make sure that everything is perfect to the T. She's very detail oriented, and I love her for that. With all these crazy cuts in funding, right? Everybody's heard about that, right? Julie's at the forefront fighting to make sure that these resources don't go away for queer youth. They had an issue with their AC a couple of months back, and they didn't want to help her fix it. We went straight to the county and was like, nope, this falls under these funds. You need to help me for this and that reason, and that's why this ball is so important. They do it every single year. It's one of their biggest fundraisers. The Kravis Center is an incredible background to have this event at. And it's a fun time, and it all goes to such an incredible charity and also nonprofit that is Compass Community Center.
Yeah, and it really is a little center that roars, I've always thought. And to be the closest center in proximity to Mar-a-Lago, that added burden. And Julie actually had told me that, when the Trump administration came in, like she and Compass became immediate fodder for bullying because of the proximity.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm not surprised by that. But at the same time, it makes me sad. Like if she doesn't have enough things to worry about, right? There's also going to be bullying. Then I'm sending Chuck King up there. What are you going to do about that?
I'm going to kick some ass.
But with a great DJ playing.
Yes. And the entire staff of the Eagle Bar.
Close us out, Dale.
Queer News Tonight invites you to the Stonewall Ball at the Kravis Center on June 20th.
Hey, everybody, I'm FayWhat, and let's queer up the USA view. New York City Council hosts first ever Pride Ball, bringing ballroom culture to City Hall. New York City Hall marked Pride Month with its first ever Pride Ball, transforming City Council chambers into a vibrant ballroom showcase. The event celebrated LGBTQ New Yorkers from across the 5 boroughs. The event featured a runway for artists and creators, along with the council's inaugural Battle of the Boroughs. It highlighted performers and dancers from organizations including Make the Road New York, the LGBT Center, Caribbean Equality Project, and Destination Tomorrow. During the celebration, Council member Chi Osei honored actress and writer Harry Ness, recognized as the first openly transgender woman signed to IMG Models and to appear on the cover of LUK's Icons of Change issue. Among the evening's winners, Lana Patel of Caribbean Equality Project took the face category, while Afro-Tutor won Afro-futurist. Garcon. Sorry about that. Garcon of Destination Tomorrow earned Best Dress, and you look amazing. All right. Amazing. Honey, Ballroom has gone from being pushed out of rooms to taking over City Hall, and I'm here for it, you know? I mean, that's not just representation, that is a category in itself right there. If you can serve face in front of politicians and still win, democracy might still have a chance somewhere. I mean, when I saw these videos, I was living. I was living for people doing Ballroom and runway in the middle of this chamber's office. Like, come on, like, this is amazing.
Yeah,
this is Mandami all over. All over.
New York is on fire.
Yes.
Right.
And it's, you know, just, and I agree, like seeing the juxtaposition of the ball and all that serving, doing everything in that setting was like bizarre and so fierce.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah.
I almost thought it was AI when I looked at the video. I was like, is this real? You know, Mandami is like making us be, like, we're seen in New York these days. Between him as mayor, Madonna doing a pop-up concert in Times Square.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, like, New York is on fire right now for LGBTQ, and they get to celebrate their pride with Patrik at the end of the month. I mean, I'm living.
Right? I mean, gosh, wouldn't Congress be so much better if there was a face category mandated before starting it?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Trump wouldn't win that.
Who could, I don't know.
He wouldn't win that one.
No. Slim Pickens.
That's true.
I'm Dale Stine, and let's queer up health. Trump administration moves to restore LGBTQ plus crisis line, but with trans restrictions. The Trump administration says it is working to restore the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline's LGBTQ plus Youth Press 3 option by the end of 2026. But the service must comply with an executive order that recognizes only two sexes under federal policy. A spokesperson for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration is working with Vibrant Emotional Health to reactivate the service as directed by Congress in the fiscal year 2026. The LGBTQ plus youth specialized service launched nationwide in 2022, but was shut down on July 17th of 2025 after the administration eliminated its dedicated funding and said it would no longer silo LGBTQ plus callers. The Trevor Project, which helped pilot the program, said the service supported more than 1.5 million queer young people before it ended. CEO James Black said, quote, "We are grateful to see preliminary indication that the 988 Lifeline's LGBTQ plus youth specialized services may be reinstated. However, we remain skeptical as the administration has now plainly said the Lifeline must ensure compliance with President Trump's January 2025 anti-transgender executive order," end quote. I mean, all I can do really is just sigh at this point, because it's just this endless barrage of cruelty, and especially targeting our trans siblings.
Especially,
and it's just mind-boggling. It's like, just stay the F out of our lives. Leave us, you know, what? It's just maddening. It's just maddening.
And it makes things awful for all of us, trans or not, just to, I mean, Trump announce this, his first moments in office, right? At the same time,
It was one of the first things.
He was renaming the Gulf of Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So here he's naming that. But I mean, I was getting bullied relentlessly this last week for some pro-LGBTQ video content interviews that I put out there. And the MAGA movement relentlessly began bullying me. And that's, you know, one thing that was occurring to me was it was my androgyny in the video, eyelashes and all that they were just lashing onto. And that is permission for any of us, if we do not fit 100% this binary norm in any way, shape, or form, to be bullied.
And meanwhile, all the MAGA women, I was getting like so much plastic surgery, which I'm not against. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I mean, like, hello. I mean, to see the irony is so beyond their imagination and their capacity to think.
But what kind of lifeline is like, we'll help you, you, and you, not me, and it's like, it doesn't make any sense.
That's basically what they're trying to say.
You know, you got to have faith. I mean, our courts are going through this stuff little by little, as quickly as they can, and it's taken a long time. But you know, the trans organizations just got the right to sue for taking away like medication assistance and so each state now can sue. Not that every state may sue, because some of the southern states, let's just face it, they're just super racist and transphobic and everything else. But now at least there will be a lot more ability for people to get healthcare. So things are coming back slowly. The best thing this weekend was seeing Trump's name removed off of the John McKay building.
But did you see it? I thought they had closed.
Well, they did cover it up, but it's down now.
But not all states have strong trans organizations. Here in South Florida, we have amazing organizations with people, trans inclusive, trans social. I mean, and all. We have so many that are very strong and people that are very active and very vocal and not afraid to speak their truth and their mind.
Yeah, but it's just still wrapping our brain around this is just, let me get this queer, okay? You want to save LGBTQ plus youth, but only the parts of them that you approve of, like Will said. You know what I mean? That's like opening a lifeboat and then arguing over who gets a seat. You know what I mean? If 1.5 million young people use the service, maybe the lesson is listen to them. I mean, 9 out of 10 trans people think about killing themselves. Let that wash over you. Okay, maybe one phone call to talking to somebody might alleviate that. And he has no want or desire to even, if they're trans, we don't want to help them.
I'm Patrik Gallineaux, and let's queer up the worldview. Tens of thousands march for equality in Romania and Bulgaria. Marchers flooded the capitals of Romania and Bulgaria for their annual pride parades, demanding the legal recognition of same-sex civil partnerships. The massive turnout, comes amid a sharp rise in nationalist oppression and opposition and anti-LGBTQ plus rhetoric from conservative political and church leaders in both nations. ILGA Europe's Rainbow Map ranks Romania and Bulgaria at the very bottom of the European Union for LGBTQ plus legal protections. Activists say the historic turnout proves that despite systemic prejudice and counter-protests, the fight for basic rights like marriage equality, inheritance, and healthcare access cannot be silenced. And I am so proud of our siblings in those two countries for showing up and turning out. This is an exciting moment in history for any society when they are truly an emerging LGBTQ plus community. And the best thing people can do, as we've talked about today at points, is to be as highly visible as possible and push that envelope right now. They want to divide us, don't they? They know that if you look back through history and the Stonewall Uprising, what happened? Well, they don't want any more of that. But we are going to show up. We are going to be visible and super gay. Thank you, countries.
And they, the right wingers all over the world, want to push us back into the closet.
Yes.
No, I've been out way too many decades.
Yes, you have.
Me too.
Okay, now. Don't need to be shady, girl. No need for the shade. But wow, to say bravery, it sounds kind of odd, but the bravery to show up so proud and loud in these countries is so inspiring.
It is so inspiring.
It really is. And nothing terrifies politicians that are against our community more than seeing our strength in numbers.
Yes.
Seeing us come out. Right? Like, they're expecting us to be scared and stay home shivering. And these countries where some people might, and that's okay. I mean, your life is in your hands sometimes. And I can understand someone's safeties, to take care of their safety, not going out and not being visible. I understand that too. But for the folks who can, right?
Yes.
And obviously these people came in droves and brought their friends and were like, I don't care. The kids the people who really stand out to me are the kids, being a queer kid in one of these countries where you see the propaganda, you see how they don't want you to be your true authentic self, right? Yet everybody around you is going to break the law. I mean, that's amazing. Like,
I'm on board. Let's go.
So amazing.
Let's go get put in prison.
I mean, I hope they don't go to prison, but you know what I mean? Like, how can you arrest all those people?
No,
I mean,
it's just not
like,
possible.
that's amazing. It's like, okay, like one person told another and said, hey, this is not a drill. We're all going to be out there to represent,
Yes.
I mean.
And we can't forget how important it is what we do here, what you do at the Eagle and what everyone at this table does in our Pride celebrations, how we have to push back harder than ever so that those countries can see that we are still succeeding here, no matter what.
Amen, Patrick.
I'm Chuck King, and let's queer up students and youth. A space to belong. Pikes Peak Pride highlights youth-dedicated space. On Saturday, June 13th, Pikes Peak Pride in Colorado Springs brought back its Rainbow Youth Square, a vibrant, alcohol-free zone tailored specifically for queer youth and their families. Organizers created the space to offer younger attendees a dedicated sanctuary featuring games, creative workshops, and connections to local mental health and community resources. The day was filled with several drag storytime readings, dance troupes, youth open mic time, a silent disco with Silent Revolution, and also featured a family Q&A. In a climate where queer youth frequently face isolation, creators say having a visible, joyful space at the heart of Pride is vital. It is a powerful reminder that building a strong community starts with ensuring our youngest members know they belong. I think this is so wonderful. I would love to see this happen in every single state. That's not going to be a reality, but my ex worked for a youth group in Pennsylvania, and he worked tirelessly about, working with like trans kids and their parents and coming out and having like big month-long events to raise funds so they could have, safe places to go is just so, so important. It's really, really cool to see that.
Yeah. And where is this? Pikes Peak is in...
It's in Colorado.
Colorado, like the Rockies,
in Colorado
right?
Springs. And it's like one of the most religious places. And here you are having a great Pride Festival.
Oh, it is super religious?
Yeah.
Well,
Colorado Springs, yeah.
Oh.
And then I love the drag queen was reading story time. That was fun.
I will never really understand why they have such an issue with that. You know what I mean? I mean, a beautiful drag queen. I'll always be reminded of my Hollywood Pride when the beautiful Misty Eyes, right? She sits on the stage with all these kids and a half moon in front of her, and she reads them a story for Pride. And the kids' eyes and faces are like, you would think that it was like if Madonna was talking to me, right? You know what I mean? Like, they're all just like, wow, oh my God, tell me more. Like they just want to be enriched and just filled with knowledge, and they're happy to be there. And there's nothing wrong with that. Well, next to their parent, you know what I mean? Like, what is wrong with that?
No, it's so silly. All character acting, every Disney princess is in drag. That is drag.
That is drag.
That is being
Great
a professional entertainer. And unfortunately, these mega people, their brains, when mega people start doing this sort of thing, I turn it around and say, why do people always why are you so obsessed with sex? Everything with you is about sex.
Everything.
With us,
They
it's not.
sexualize it so much.
They are the ones with their heads in the story.
I mean, we sexualize ourselves, but I mean, not to the degree where these people do. I mean, they really think that we walk and talk and F, like wherever we go.
Well, yeah,
I mean, and we're fabulous and we can if we wanted to, but I mean, it's just not how it works.
Obsessed with what we do in our bedrooms or wherever we do it.
Yes.
Why you look at Chuck when you say that?
Remember, I lived in New York in the 80s and 90s. There are many places to have.
And hopefully they're reading all the banned books during these story times.
Yes.
I can't stand that. It pisses me off.
I'm William Haas, and let's square up sports. Red cards and rainbow flags. World Cup faces severe LGBTQ plus inclusion tests. A new GLAD fact sheet highlights a major LGBTQ plus flashpoints from the 2026 World Cup. An historic first, some of England's queer supporters are officially boycotting the U.S. matches, citing a dangerous rollback of human rights and strict passport enforcement for trans travelers. Several human rights groups and social justice advocates, including the ACLU, the NAACP, Southern Poverty Law Center, and Amnesty International, issued travel warnings to international visitors, citing decisions by the Trump administration. Meanwhile, political tensions are flaring in Seattle, where a match between Egypt and Iran overlaps with local pride celebrations, sparking official protests from both foreign football federations. With homophobic fans chanting also on the rise, advocates say that FIFA is under immense pressure to strictly enforce anti-discrimination laws. Well, first of all, Egypt and Iran, why the fuck are you wearing such tight little shorts? Look like you went to Nasty Pig and got your uniforms. Come on,
That's the designer in the world.
Yeah. And then they wonder why we're checking you out.
They probably want to start dancing at Eagle.
But Pride has a place there, and also the World Cup has a place in Seattle. Why can't we just go along together? They're two separate events. They're celebrating internationally the world, and why can't we just get along?
Yeah, well, FIFA loves rainbow logos until it's time to defend actual LGBTQ plus people. All right. That's the fact,
Yeah.
you know. The World Cup shouldn't require queer fans to choose between seeing their team and feeling safe. Okay. I mean, I'm Colombian and there's no bigger thing that brings more people than soccer, you know, football. Bleh.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean? And, you know, and right now it's Pride Month and Colombia is going to play. And I am going to be happy for both things happening, you know. In a place like Seattle, I can understand, I could see how they're having issues, you know, especially since it's, I mean, the anti-homosexuality laws in Iran and in the other team and in Egypt are, you know,
harsh,
are horrendous.
severe, really
You
severe.
know, are very
least.
severe,
Yeah.
are very severe. So I could understand the protests. I can understand all of that. But I mean, it's a tough pill to swallow all the way around, you know?
Yeah, and and it's watching football is so gay friendly. I mean, that's why we love watching it.
You know, there are zero openly gay men's players.
It's
Is that
crazy.
true?
It's crazy.
Zero.
Zero. It's true.
But they're so good looking. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also what they're
we are
wearing.
everywhere,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah.
You know we are everywhere. You know there's plenty of gay people.
And
on
they're
those-
always
Totally.
they're always playing around on the field, you know, pulling the shorts down, doing those things that are so gay.
Open women's soccer,
and-
same thing. There's no open women's soccer.
No.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Really?
so surprised at that.
It's really pretty shocking.
No,
right?
and that's a culture
Come out,
thing.
soccer
and,
players.
You know,
Come
I
out.
understand it's a culture thing. I understand all of that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fear and all that. But I mean, again, this is supposed to be the world's game. Right? You know what I mean? So, I mean, we are everywhere. We are globally. We're like roaches. We're everywhere. So if you're going to present this
Roaches.
game and, you know, and this World Cup as the world's game, we are part of that.
Absolutely.
Well,
That's it. I'm signing up to play soccer with people.
oh my God, you would be so cute in soccer.
And those shorts look great on
So
you.
Patrick can tap
like the
dance,
fashion.
so he can play soccer. It's the same.
Exactly. I can do time steps all the way down the field.
These are today's headlines from Queer News Tonight, and our anchors represent the best of our LGBTQ family.
If our community is important to you, share this news with your friends and family. Don't forget to join the conversation on your favorite streaming platform.
Queer News Tonight is the only live LGBTQ digital television show in the world that is out of the closet and into the headlines.
We need your support. If our community is to grow and then thrive, we must tell our stories and bring them to the attention of the broader world.
This is the only place in the world that tells these type of LGBTQ stories in motion and sound. Hotspots Magazine, Happening Out Television Network, and Queer News Tonight.
I'm your lead anchor, FayWhat. Go next, go next. And I thank you for joining us on behalf of my fellow LGBTQ anchors here at Queer News Tonight, including Dale Stine, Patrik Gallineaux, Chuck King, and William Haas. We'll see you daily at 8 p.m. to our LGBTQ plus world. We wish you a good night.
Good night.
Good night.